Welcome to Synagogues of South Dakota. Just like the Dakota to the north of it, there are at the most 400 Jews living in this state. The camera is focused in a Jewish house of worship in the city of Aberdeen, which has about 28,000 residents. Its congregation B'nai Isaac. About the most that we can tell you is that it was started in 1917 and it hasn't had a rabbi in more than 40 years. And even when there is a prayer service gathering, there cannot always be a guarantee of 10, whether men or women. The services are held in the conservative tradition. We move along to Rapid City with about 74,000 residents, and the area is famous for being near the Black Hills and the last stand of General Custer, as well as not far from Mount Rushmore. The best that we can get of the Synagogue of the Hills is an overhead shot. The congregation was started in 1957 and the building shown below was erected in the mid-1990s. This Reformed temple has no permanent rabbi. During the summer, Shabbat services are held twice a month on Friday evenings. During the school year, services are led by a student rabbi once a month. Naturally, the largest city in South Dakota, Sioux Falls, would also have a Jewish presence. More than 174,000 people call Sioux Falls home. Reformed Temple Mount Zion congregation has not had a permanent rabbi since 1982. It relies on visiting student rabbis. The building shown here was erected in 1894, but didn't become the synagogue until 1924. For those 30 years, it was a Lutheran church. There are about 50 member families. During the summer, there is Shabbat service on Friday evenings every other Friday, and there is a Saturday morning Torah study each week. During the school year, there is a Friday evening Shabbat service every week, as well as a Torah study on Saturday mornings. As we mentioned, the last permanent rabbi in South Dakota left in 1982, but a new permanent rabbi is coming of the Lubavitch Chabad variety. Actually, he and his wife may already be in South Dakota, but we don't know their location. So Rabbi Mendel Alperowitz may already have a Chabad house set up in Sioux Falls. This will be the 50th state of the Union, finally, with a Chabad house. And so concludes our brief visit to the state of South Dakota and its Jewish presence. There are still a handful more of states of the Union to check out their Jewish presence. So bye for now and see you real soon.